and welcome to another scent war. Yeah, we're piling them on now, as I said I would. So it's a packed program tonight. We've got lotions, we've got hands, body lotion, and somewhere in between as well. And don't forget the scent of the day. Put my teeth back in. Scent of the day is, I'll tell you very, very shortly. It'll be a surprise for you. Okay, I have got it here, but I haven't told you what it is yet. But don't worry, we'll get to that. So let's get on with it. First one we come to then is Ritual of Ayurveda. That's this little baby here. Whipped body cream. It's 70 ml. It says, enjoy silky, soft and beautiful fragrant skin with this body cream. Infused with nourishing moisture. Look complex and deeply nourishing sweet almond oil plus Indian rose. Now, it's 48-hour protection. It melts into the skin effortlessly and quickly. So, let's give it a try, shall we? So we're looking for sweet almond and Indian rose. Right. Let's see what happens. We'll do it in this arm, actually. It's better. Here we go. Well, it smells nice. Sweet almond and Indian rose, as it says. Let's see if it actually goes into if it melts into the skin, as it says, effortlessly and quickly. So here we go. Let's see. Let's see it melting into the skin effortlessly and quickly. Yeah, it's nice. And it's true to its word. There you are. It's gone effortlessly and quickly. It's gone. So that was Ritual of Ayurveda. Whipped body cream, 70 ml. So far, so good. The next one is by the same company. Again, it's Rituals. Slightly different though, this one. This is Ritual of Sakura. Ritual of Sakura. 70 ml again. Whipped body cream, rice milk and cherry blossom. So, let's see what we have. Try it again. So let's see the effortlessly and quickly into the skin. Yep, it's cherry blossom again. Cherry blossom and rice milk. That's this. Yeah, it's very nice. Let's see if it actually does go effortlessly and quickly into the skin. So here we go. Here we go. Would you say that's effortlessly and quickly into the skin? Let's see. Certainly smells nice. Yeah, it's a lovely smell, that. Reminds me of a spa. Would you agree that that's disappeared effortlessly and quickly into the skin? I think I would. How does it feel? Yeah, it's nice. Very nice. So that was Rituals of Sakura. Very nice. Well done, Rituals. So that's choice of 2 so far. Next, now we're bringing out the heavy guns, the heavy artillery. This is by Anatomicals. I just turn my notes so I know what I'm looking at. I mean, I know what I'm looking at anyway because I did the unboxing, but it doesn't harm to do a wee refresher in the mind as you go. So, Anatomicals, make your skin grin. Mango and papaya body lotion. This is 100 ml, as you can see there. So, apply a generous amount with fingertips and massage into the skin with a circular motion. Okay, so mango and papaya. This is, if I remember rightly, this was one of my favourites It featured in the, I believe it was the Look Fantastic Advent Calendar, which I unboxed. And you know where that's at? That's on my website under Binge Watch. Right. Oh yes, that's definitely mango and papaya. Very nice. So let's see what happens. Slightly different texture to this. It's more of a yogurt, I would say, than a cream. Anyway, let's see how long it takes to massage into the skin. So this is by Botanical. So I beg your pardon. Anatomicals. This is by. As I say, it's 100 ml. It's taking a little while to disappear. So this is, I think, the because of the consistency, it's more of a yogurt than a cream, I would say. It's quite soft. So it's taking a little bit longer. Smells nice though. Lovely smell. Lovely smell. Okay. That's just about there now. That's gone, as you can see. This is going to be a close one. This is going to be a close one, I think. So far, now that's a standout smell. That's a really nice smell, but it doesn't go into the skin as quickly, in my opinion, as the Rituals. So far, I think the Rituals are on top at the moment, but they're more of a neutral smell, I think. So, but for smell alone, that's lovely. Really is lovely, but it takes a little while to absorb. So that's that one. So I've taken note of that. Next we have, this is Esper, and this is 30 ml travel size, bergamot and jasmine. So let's give this a try. So this is a body lotion, so it doesn't really matter where you apply it. It's a body lotion. So I forgot to take the top off. This is literally brand new. It just peels off like that. Yeah, this is Esper. So let's pop this on. Yeah, you can smell the. It's very strong with jasmine. Yeah, you can. There's a slight hint on the layering of bergamot, but the jasmine is very apparent. It's right there. You have to be careful with scents as well. I know I've said this before, but it's worth just mentioning again. You have to give the air. It's really more geared towards if you're spraying something. There's such a thing, you may or may not be aware of it, called nose blindness. So it's when your nose has so many scents, and it can't smell anything else, and that's called nose blindness. It gets to a point where your nose is trying to register so much, and your brain can't think that quickly, and then all you're smelling is other things that you wouldn't normally smell, like people's body odor and that sort of thing, instead of the scents that you're smelling. And it's called nose blindness. So just be aware if you're layering as well, not to use too much too soon too quickly. So that's nice. That's let's see how long it takes to actually go into the skin. So this is the Esper. This is sort of mid-range. Most of them are mid to high range. So just going to see how long this takes to go into the skin. But yeah, nose blindness is a thing. I didn't believe it at first, but a good friend of mine who lives in Cincinnati, she looks in. She's one of my subscribers. Name is Juliana. She won't mind me mentioning her name. Shout out to Juliana for telling me about nose blindness. I sort of knew about it a little bit, but she sort of reiterated it to me. And yeah, it's when you, as I say, it's more when you're spraying things. You just got to be careful because your nose can literally lose all sense of what it's smelling. That's nice. Again, that reminds me of you know, the oils that they use at a spa. It's really nice. Yeah, that's nice as well. And I think it's gone, as you can see. Pretty. It took a little while to go though. It took a little while to go. So I think the rituals at the moment are still winning for me. But it's yeah, it's a nice smell that. Okay, so next we come to let me see, where are we? Yeah, I'm sorry, I got the wrong one there. Let's try that again. Here we are. So this is Soap and Glory 50ml, Call of Fruity. This featured in the Soap and Glory Advent Calendar. It's fairly new. Macadamia oil and marshmallow root, orange and bergamot, cherry, and cedarwood. And before we go any further, let me introduce you to the scent of the day. There he is, or she is, or it is. There you are. That is my recommendation to you for the scent of the day. Soap and Glory, Call of Fruity. And this is hand cream. So we're just going to see how long this takes to absorb into the skin. Quite a generous amount there. So, Soap and Glory. Soap and Glory is about sort of, it's above, if you went into a supermarket, it's above that, but it's not quite high end. It's sort of in the middle somewhere, I would say. Anyway, we're going to rub it in and see what happens. I left a little bit of time in between so my nose can actually make sense of what I'm smelling. So again, shout out to Juliana for pointing that out to me. Right, that's not too bad at all, actually. That's gone in pretty quickly. So I think that's gone. That's gone in pretty quickly. And it's a nice smell. So that's yeah. This particular one, as I say, that's my scent of the day for you. That's my recommendation for you. It's available at Soap and Glory, obviously, and yeah, it's a lovely scent. It featured in the Advent calendar at Christmas. So go out. I would recommend you getting that or getting the set. Either way, it's lovely, really nice scent that, and it's my scent of the day. So there you are. Okay, next up we have the Body Shop. This is a hand balm and it's coconut, and this is vegan. It claims it's 96-hour nourishing moisturizer. So let's give this a try. So this is coconut, and indeed it does smell of coconut. So let's give it a retry a bit further up. So pop the lid back on. Okay, and this it's quite a small one. This again, it's a travel size. Right, let's see how long it takes to go into the skin. So this is yeah, this is by the Body Shop. It's really nice, and it's quick. Actually, it's actually very quick. I think that's gone. That's pretty quick, actually. So the Body Shop's right up there. This is going to be a close one. Okay, so this next one, this is by L'Occitane en Provence Shea Butter. This is for dry skin. It's 30ml, and it's a natural scent. So let's see what we mean by natural scent. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's probably, if you'll be familiar with the thing called layering, when men and women can layer. It's the order, the sequence that you, if you have a regime that you do, you can have 2-step, 3-step, 4-step, 5-step, or however many steps that you want to nourish your skin and to make your skin feel nice and smell nice. And this is a neutral scent, so it can go on before you put anything else on to protect the skin. It's a base layer, if you will. And we're going to see how long it takes to absorb into the skin. So here we go. So this is L'Occitane en Provence, and yeah, it's hand cream. Whoops, a daisy. Everything over here. Right, so let's see how long this takes to go into the skin. L'Occitane is sort of mid-range again. It's not bottom of the range and it's not high end. It's mid-range. Along the same line, it's a high street brand, but it's mid-range. It's obviously all of them are available online, which is probably the most convenient way to purchase them. Okay, that was fast. Yeah, it's a nice neutral smell, and that was fast. It's gone. So, L'Occitane, right up there. So, last but not least, we have Verdun. This is Nocturne. It's a magnesium night balm with lavender, 75ml. So it's a travel size again. Fun fact for you: Verdun was founded by Charlotte Semler and Arabella Preston, the team behind Votary Skincare. So, fun fact for you. Right, so we're going to give this a try. This is a night cream, Verdun. I think again it's a natural scent. So we're going to give it a try. This one is high end. Out of the lot of them, this is probably right up there. Came in the Liberty Advent calendar, so it is high end. So let's give it a try. Oops, is that new? It's still got the foil on. So let's take the protective foil off, and we'll give it a shot. There we are. Right. Yeah. Again, this is a neutral scent. It's a night cream. So let's see how long it takes. We'll just pop that back on again so it doesn't dry out. Yeah, that's a 75ml, that one. Here we go. So let's give this a try. So this is a night cream, as I say. Right. There's a hint of lavender there, obviously, because lavender is a very relaxing smell, especially at night. A lot of people use lavender to help them get to sleep. It's a very soothing smell. Yeah, that was quick. I would say that's gone. That was quick. So that was very, very close, I must say. So that's all. That's a lot. Now, my scent of the day is obviously Soap and Glory. I've already shown you that one. Now, other than that, I think I'll be practical. I think for practical reasons, and it doesn't matter too much about the smell, but I'm going to go for. I think I'm going to go for one of my other favourites. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm going to go for. Yeah, it's got to be. I think it's got to be although it took a little bit longer to absorb into the skin. Yeah, I'm going to go for Anatomical's Make Your Skin Grin Mango and Papaya Body Lotion, which is out of the rest of them would be probably my favourite to recommend to you. It smells nice, and it's a nice scent. I'm going to stick with that. So there we have it. So that's the end of this particular scent war. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got some good information from it as well. From my scent of the day of choice for you, all the information will be up on your screen round about now. There we are. So from Soap and Glory, Call of Fruity, and from me, my name's Richard. I've been your host. This is Scent Wars and Good Vibes, saying have a magical day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Lovely to see you. Bye-bye.